Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is for the sign of Scorpio for March 2019, sun and moon only. So if you are cross-watching, make sure that there is a sun or moon in Scorpio, okay? So I am going to be sorting the cards as usual, and then I will be closing out with a few of the romance angel cards. As I always tell you guys, take with you what you understand and throw the rest away, meaning that if there is a break in the storyline that is not making sense to you, then that part of the story is just not for you. It's for another Scorpio's energies. And also, if there are any signs that come out, if the signs themselves are not resonating with you, but you know the storyline is making sense to you, then it is for you, meaning the reading wise. But the signs could literally just be energies, you know, that you're under, they're under. It can also literally indicate, you know, what somebody does for a living, you know, based off of the symbolisms. So, you know, if the story is making sense to you, then the reading is in fact for you. Check your other sign and take the pieces of the puzzle and put them together for yourself, okay? So Scorpio, you did receive a message for March 2019, and it is, what's your plan? Okay? So here's your cards. And if that message literally just resonated with you, like it triggered you and you understand it, then that message is for you. If it didn't, then it's not for you. You know, I always say don't put that much energy into understanding it. If it triggers you right away, then it is. Go check your other sign and see if that, you know, resonates there for you. All right. So your first card out here is Three of Hearts. You have the Five of Diamonds. You have the Four of Spade. You have the 10 of Spade. You have the Three of Clubs. You have the Ace of Hearts, but it is in the reverse. Also, the 10 of Spade is in reverse, okay? You have the 7 of Clubs here in the upright. You have the 4 of Hearts in the upright. This is you, Scorpio, but this can also be a Cancer or a Pisces, but I'm chalking it up to being you because this is for you, Scorpio, okay? You have the 8 of Spade. You have the Jack of Diamonds. And then you have the Ace of Clubs in reverse. All right, so you're the only energy here, okay? So you know, I'm chalking this up to being your energy, Scorpio, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not dealing with another water sign here, okay? But it's definitely, it's showing me here to be you, okay? So this message is specifically for Scorpio, for now. So what it's looking like here is there is a cycle coming to a completion here. But there's something karmically speaking here that has you feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. This could be dealing with a like this could be a family situation, and or this could be you know, a relationship that you are in or you have here. But this could literally just be something you personally are dealing with, because what it's showing me here is that you're needing to use some sort of common sense and good judgment. And what that common sense and good judgment is that you're carefully evaluating things before taking some sort of action. But it's like there's a cycle that needs to be completed, and it's a cycle in understanding something, because I feel like it's like you're not following your intuition, because then the last card out here is the Ace of Clubs, and it's in the reverse. This is legal documents. This is pertaining to a home environment. This is something regarding, you know, I don't really see a lot of movement, But I definitely see something in regards to needing to understand something. Because I see that it's like there's like this revolving door. It's like a cycle of feelings, and they're on a lower level here, but it's like you're needing to make the best out of a difficult situation. And the reason being is because you're needing to use your good judgment. It's almost in a sense like this could be coming from like childhood, family, but it's like you're feeling fenced and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation, but there was a need to use common sense and good judgment in regards to making the best out of a difficult situation, because if there was some sort of opportunity, it's like you should be evaluating before taking some sort of action, definitely in something regarding like your physical stability, like something's unsettled, but it's like it's family, it could be home, it could be mother, it could be dad. It's like you're needing to follow your intuition on something here, okay? It's like you're needing, because whatever the circumstance or situation is, it is not as bad as you're making it out to be, or somebody's making it out to be. And if there's a need here for your common sense and good judgment to come to the forefront here, because it's really not exactly how you're making it to be. Or, yeah, it's like you don't understand something. But it's not, like, you're needing to follow your intuition. That's it. Like, you know that it's like you know what you want, but you're needing to evaluate before taking action, because you're basing your decision off of something that feels bad, thinking something else is going to feel better. And it's a cycle that hasn't stopped. It's like this has happened before. Okay, this has happened before. There's no other signs here, so I can't say, but I can tell you that it's either relationship or it's family. It's definitely coming from some sort of issue that has already happened, and it causes you to feel stuck, but then you follow the negative feelings looking for a solution, but then you don't find a solution because you go back into a negative cycle. So you leave one negative cycle thinking you're going to find a solution in the find positive in the next solution, but you're only going to that solution because you feel like maybe that's the only one that's there at that time. But then you go to that solution because of a negative vibration, negative feeling, but you just get yourself stuck in another negative cycle. And this cycle is trying to guide you to complete it so that you don't repeat this same cycle again. Right. You could have, this is, stuck in a negative mind thought pattern. Finding solutions in negative thoughts is never there. All right? You're never going to find a solution in a negative thought or a negative feeling. You'll find something else to move towards, because it will take your focus off of the negative situation that you could be in, but it's only leading you towards another experience that could be similar, not the same, but the outcome is always these negative feelings, because it's like a revolving door. The solution is to completely transition out of this, but you're needing to understand how it is that you're coming to these decisions that you've been making in regards to whomever it is that you're dealing with, you know. If you have somebody who constantly, it's like constantly can manipulate you. You allow the manipulation, but then you feel used, or you feel like negative, and then you go looking for a solution, but then the option for that solution is a negative one, but at that time it will appear to be better than the one that you're in, which is an illusion, because you're only seeking something other than what you believe the problem is, and then you go to that solution that you think it is, and then that solution turns out to be one of the same of the issue that you were just in. It's like a mirror. So it's like the illusion is that you think you're finding solutions when you're in a negative mindset or a negative feeling place. The feelings come first. The feelings feel bad. The thoughts are bad. You go looking for a solution. That solution makes you feel like it's the best because it's getting you out of these negative feelings, but then you just enter back into the negative feelings based off of the illusion that it was better. So you couldn't see clearly, you couldn't think clearly in the process. So what this is asking you to do is use common sense and good judgment when it comes to any sort of unsettled situations. Evaluate before taking action, especially if it has to do with any sort of physical union or, physical move, anything of that nature. Because it's almost in a sense like if you're in a negative place, you think you're making a positive decision, but you're making it from a negative place. Those negative feelings will just continue to follow you, and it's like a revolving door. So, there is positivity here, but the positivity comes once you complete this karmic lesson. So I hope that at least this message is connected with one person who understands what I'm saying here. It's to find a positive place within you in order to make a clear decision, especially if you have been experiencing the same type of cycles over and over again. Okay? Because you will always feel like this. You will always feel fenced in. You will always feel sick and tired of unhealthy situations. There will always be some sort of negative outcome. Okay? There will always be this unsettled energy within you, and that is only because you're making decisions based off of that Eight of Spades energy rather than making it from a place of the Eight of Hearts energy, which would be a positive place. All right, Scorpio? So let's get you a few of these romance angel cards here. What a coincidence. We don't have any. All right. You received attraction, the law of attraction. Your thoughts become things, but your feelings are what is the momentum and driving factor behind your thoughts. So if you are feeling in a bad place, your thoughts tend to go to that bad place, and you think about all the negative bad things, and then you try to find a solution there. But that solution does not lie there. So if you can generalize yourself into a positive feeling place and speak your way into what it is that feels good to you, you then will start to actually process those things in your mind where you are thinking about positivity. If you're looking for a solution in the problem, you will not find it. The solution is in a good feeling place, in a place of positivity. There is no solution in a negative situation. It is needing to understand that in order to separate yourself from it so that you can think clearly, okay? Find a positive feeling place. Go there. Start there, okay? And then you also received loving yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Can't scream it any louder than that, all right? And you're needing to let go of the control issues. The control issues, oh my gosh. And then you got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, listen. You got to get here, all right? Get here, because the negative energies are what's controlling this cycle, all right? Once you're able to get yourself there, you take back control of your life. There isn't any more of this roundabout looking for solutions in negative places because you're in control. But the negative feelings are what is controlling you and what you're attracting into your life. And all you have to do is stop putting conditions on yourself in order to feel good. Because you can feel good at any point in time, no matter where you are. And by no coincidence whatsoever, I just glanced at the bottom of the deck and we have healing family issues. This is a family issue. And this is something for you Scorpios individually that you're needing to find within yourself in order to move in the direction of no longer allowing these negative circumstances, situations, and feelings control your next move. Your next move is for you and only for you, but you have to get into that place first of understanding that, all right? So this was for Scorpio for March 2019. If you need me, go to the drop box below. You will find my website. You will find my email address. There are specials on there, but there is also a specials video up. It gives you the code and the instructions in order to receive a personal reading with me or service if you desire to do so, okay? And as always, I love you guys. Bye.